Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? It is Saturday night, and I feel all right. How's everyone doing? Carrying on the V-Minion tonight. This is the stream number 4, I believe, for in the itsy bitsy teeny weeny, somewhat not really a Voron type machiney. So we are carrying on where we left off last week. We had the gantry installed. The toolhead is in. However, it ain't got anything in it. There's nothing in here. This is just, yeah. So we got to take the toolhead off. I just put it on just so we have a picture. So we got to put together the mini stealth burner. And then we got to figure out how to cram, 8 pounds of electronics in a 1 pound bag. This is a Micron. Yes, it is a Micron. C'est un Micron. Un printer Micron. Is small printer. And yes, mini stealth burner. By the way, mini stealth burner. 2 screws to take off. You take those 2 screws out. Okay. Boom. Done. There's your hot end out. Easy like that. So much nicer. But no, we're not gonna roll with this. I got this Dragonfly that came with the kit, I believe. I can't remember. We got something shinier. Dragonfly, come on. Come on. Oh, we got ourselves a Revo Voron with a 0.6 nozzle for some reason. Yeah, we're going Revo Voron with this guy. It's a V-Minion. Yeah, it's a V-Minion. That's a V-Minion. Do any small printers. By the way, V-Minion video tomorrow. I was hoping to have it today, but I didn't get it edited in time. So. Why did I say V-Minion? I don't know. I've been editing this video all day on the V-Minion. So if I call this a V-Minion, bleh, English. Do I have an update on the Mini SB? Yeah, it's right here. Still not done. I think this version's outdated already. But when it's done, it'll be released. Until then, it's not released. That's how it be. English is hard. Yeah, English actually is a hard language. I got the music going. I got the music going. Good. English is a hard language. Speak to anyone who did not grow up speaking English and then tried to learn English later in life. English sucks to learn. Because, we just make rules up and change shit all the time. English is horrible. There we go. Okay. So, I don't know if I'm allowed to show... I don't think I'm allowed to show the CAD. For, like, here's the CAD for the V-Minion. Or the Micron. See, I'm going to do this all night now. I'm going to do this all night. But I got up here, mini stealth burner CAD. And I don't know if I'm allowed to show that. I don't know. But there's no manual for this. So, I got to figure out how it goes together. Which I'm assuming it goes together somewhat like the regular... everything just snaps together too. It's really nice. Got that. Got the mount. Got that. There's that. So I think I gotta put some heat sets in there first. Yeah. Let me check. Steve here? Steve's here. Ooh, 199. Mad Chamois. Cheers. Hey, Chris Perlo's in chat. Hey, Chris. So. I hate when it's not orientated right. Isolate. I guess it doesn't matter if I show you the CAD, considering, like, these are the parts. Oh, checking with them, Gria. Yeah. And I guess it doesn't matter if I show you the CAD, because, like, yeah, so I'm assuming those are heat sets. Yeah, those gotta be heat sets. So, heat set iron. Where are you? Did I say hi, Steve? Hi, Steve. Okay. So, I won't be needing the fans out of here. Or the heater. I'm out of focus on the computer. Focus. There we go. It's because this is a wide angle lens, and the autofocus on it isn't, it's good, it's Sony, it's good autofocus. It just likes to dance. So if I'm over here, it doesn't pick me up because I'm not in the middle sometimes, but. So heat sets, how many heat sets do I need? I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Focus, yeah, the old AVE. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a bunch of heat sets out, and whatever I'm just gonna start shoving heat sets in holes, and whatever happens, happens. I think that's a good procedure. I think that's a game plan, and I think we're gonna roll with that. That works for me. I don't know about you guys, but yeah. Camera prefers the Micron. Yeah, it's prettier colors. I will say I am so stoked how good these colors came out. Hello, Maker Viking. Where can one get one of these printers? Well, there's a link in the description. Heat sets are fairly obvious. Yeah, there are 4.7mm holes. I don't think, yeah, the CAD doesn't have any fasteners modeled in it yet. I don't think, yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. I just got to figure out how it all goes together. So yeah, if you want to get one of these, deepfriedhero.in, the kit is from him. He was gracious enough to send me the kit on the condition I do a video, blah, 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 YouTube spiel. You know how it is. I think for my future YouTube video, I'm just going to record that standard non-disclosure, you know, words and opinions are my own. And I'm just going to, like, just copy and paste it into every video because it's so bloody annoying because I always forget to record that part. There's the CAD. It looks like the printed parts. It's not even done modeling. Like it's missing all the things. Where can you get only Benchy's merch? Well, actually no, I'm wearing a Joel shirt today. But if you want only Benchy's merch, hit up. There, actually, I got 2 shirts came in. Let me go grab them. There they are. Wait, you want to say hi, Coda? Come on, come say hi. Come say hi. Get your doggo butt in here. There we go. There's the puppy. Hey, there's a good boy. Always a good boy. There you go. You get early doggo today. You in a good mood? You have a good day? What? Oh, now you want all the pets. You good? You gonna go mope by the door? Okay, goodbye. Trevor 5, thank you, appreciate it. Thanks for the weekly content. Thank you for enjoying the content. House payment 2.5, yeah, gotta pay that mortgage. Duff 6.99, Doggo, and Hymnus. Hymnus 1, 10, thank you, appreciate it. Here's for you. Thank you. So yeah, some new shirts came in. So I order them just because I don't like putting stuff out unless I approve of it. So I got the Only Benchies shirt because, you know, what else do you use your printer for? Just, you know, Only Benchies. And the Crimpin' Ain't Easy shirt. So if you want these and more, link in the description, or just type exclamation mark merch and I'll link it in chat. Pretty comfy. I know this one, Joel's goes with threadless, I think, or thread something. They're not the same shirt, but I think they feel the same. I don't know. So yeah, I know it. I know it's his ears. He has ear issues, and he's got drops for him and a bunch of stuff. And it's just he's getting old, and his ears are floppy, and he's got like wet ears or something. I don't know. He's been to the vet for it a lot. That's like his one problem, luckily. But he's 10 and he's a big doggo, so unfortunately they start falling apart. The prices in CAD. I believe it's an American store, so it's US. They do ship to Canada though. It's the Stream Elements store, which I like. They've got a very good rate for how much of the actual product goes towards the content creator. It's much better than Teespring, or I think they're just called Spring now. It's much better than that store, which I had a store with Teespring for like a little bit, but I got rid of it because I didn't really. I haven't heard good things about Teespring lately. We'll use this threadless. Okay. I know. I heard good things of the Stream Elements store. I like Stream Elements. Stream Elements is the overlay, the company that does this overlay. And I don't know. I've really liked Stream Elements for the overlay and whatnot. So I figure why not use their store, try it out. The only thing that's not the greatest is they only really have like shirts, sweaters, and like mugs. And a mouse pad. I think I could set up a mouse pad and stickers. Ask the vet about Osunia. My shepherd had similar to always fought with that degree. Okay, I'll try and remember that. I like the subtlety of the Only Benchies on black. Might be nice to have one with a smaller version posted on left shoulder area. I could do that. I could set that up. Yeah, I could easily add that to the store if you want. I know the other day I added a bunch of stuff to the store because some guys on the dev team were like, I want this. Can you add that to the store? I'm like, sure. It's like 2 clicks. Okay. I'm being smart. I'm not picking up the ones that I just dropped off the hot iron. Oop, well, that melted a little bit of that. And there's 2 on the bottom there. Freak 10, doggo tax. Thanks for the great content. Cheers. Don't remind me about taxes. I still got to do mine. Not looking forward to doing them. I got to talk to an accountant. Got to be like, yo, Mr. Taxman, I'm a YouTuber. I have no idea how this works. How much money do I owe? The only issue I have with the logo hoodie was the logo is way bigger and lower than it was shown in the pit. That's... when did you order it? I did slightly tweak it. Either just before or just... I can't remember. Either just before or just after the stream. because I ordered a hoodie in, and I did tweak it a little bit. I can't remember when I tweaked it. Next year you can write off all your 3D printing. Oh, I know. I'm keeping a list. Don't believe. I can write off this room. I can write off. Apparently, I could write off like a percentage of my electricity and my taxes, and like I could write off a whole bunch of stuff. I worked with a guy who ran his own spotting service, and he's like, dude, you can write off so much. And I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, you could, anything you could think of. Go buy lunch a couple times a week and save the receipt, and it's a business expense. Just write off everything. The soldering tip, this came with an LDO kit. The soldering tip. So, don't touch the hot iron. Yeah, so it's a brass tip, and it's got 2 little heat sets, so you can actually adjust how much of it actually is pointing out. So it's really good. It comes with the LDO kits. One of the reasons I like the LDO kits, they come with all kinds of goodies. Free $2, my bad, doggo fee. You can buy them for, yeah, you can buy them separately now too. They're very nice. I do like them. That's the second one I had. I had one already and I dropped it and it broke, unfortunately. Okay. So now I got to figure out how this goes together. So I'm assuming panels that we want the wires coming out the top of the motor. Yeah, we want the wires coming out of the top of the motor. And I'm assuming I put the motor on last. I think we're just gonna wing it. Let me grab my extruder kit. We're gonna as a great poet once said, we are just gonna YOLO it. Yo-ho-lo-oh. What Toolhead? It is the mini stealth burner. The real mini stealth, because now I gotta differentiate it. Somebody made a mod, called it mini stealth burner, but it's just a random. I'm not, being against his design, but somebody created a mod or his own toolhead or their own toolhead, call it the mini stealth burner, but now there's like an official one, so I have to differentiate it. So again, install the hinge screw before the drive screws. Okay, which one's the hinge screw? So again, PSA, if you are designing something, have fun. Design whatever you want. But if you're designing something that is from a 3D printing ecosystem, make up your own name for it. Don't base it on something existing, because it just confuses people. Or drive gears. Okay. So, Lego time, guys. Lego time. Well, I know this goes in like that with M38. So let's put that together first. I don't think it really matters which way this goes because it's a Revo. Actually, I think we need M36s for this. Oh no, we're good. Okay. I'm holding. Oh, there we go. Any tips on scoring a Raspberry Pi? Yeah, go back in time and buy them when they were in stock. That's what I did. Only I just did it at the time. I didn't go back in time. Or if a company's like, hey, we want you to review our Pad 5 And we're gonna send you one. I'm like, sweet, make sure you send a Pi for it. And they're like, and I'm like, no. If you want me to review it, send a Pi. So they send a Pi to you. Because I can't even find them in stock. I bought, when the Pi 02 came out, I bought 2 on the day they came out from 2 different stores, because you could only buy 1 from per location per address. So I bought 2 from 2 different stores, and I paid twice for shipping. So I overpaid, but I had to if I wanted to. The modded mini AB has been renamed. Okay, so I can just keep calling this. See, why you guys speak in Spanish? No comprende. Je suis parlé juste français. What color is on the Micron? Something teal and fluorescent blue. Sparkle ABS from Sparta 3D. Okay. So I'm assuming we could put the motor on last. Oh, so I need some bearings. We got some itty bitty bearings. I'm always paranoid of losing these things. Okay. So, you get a little dollop of grease. Grease and dog hair. And where is my idler? Idler goes there. I hate these little set screws. My patented dollar store Loctite, which is nail polish, clear. It works. It makes your room smell like a nail salon, but it works. Okay. So I'll grab a napkin. Smells a little bit. Okay. So usually one of these goes on this end. And let's take a look at how this goes together. That front piece actually is a combined body, right? Body 3. Okay. So obviously we can put this guy in here. Wow, this drive shaft seems long. Hopefully that's not an issue. That goes there. Oop, what's going on in chat here? If I had 20,000 to get a class of 3D print, what? What's going on? I have 20,000 to make a STEM summer camp. I'd like to build a boron. Gotta love the autocorrect. With them, what boron would be the easiest to make and maintain? Okay, if you're talking a classroom setting, get Prusa Minis. Because you want, here's the thing, okay? I love Vorons, you know, I'm on the Voron team. There is no certification with them. So if somebody I don't know what skill level this is, like what age range and whatnot. If somebody electrocutes themselves, you're screwed, okay? You're wiring these yourself. Like, yeah, they're the LDO kits, which if you like refuse to do anything and you are dead set on a Voron, LDO kit, because the wiring is pre-done and it's good. You don't want somebody wiring something up backwards and frying something or electrocuting themselves. I have a shorter shaft in the parts bag. Okay. Oh, I see it. Okay. That's what I'm worried about. So if this is a school setting, Prusa Minis, because Prusas are certified, they have tech support, it's a supported machine, and you're probably going to get easier chance of getting approval, because you're probably going to have to, get approved. I don't know the situation, but I'm assuming you have to get approval for this expenditure, and if they don't see certification on it, it's usually a no-go at that point. So Prusa Minis, and they're simple machines to build. You can buy them assembled, or you can buy kits. They're not that expensive. You can get Prusa Minis, like for 20,000, you can get a lot of Prusa Minis. 20,000 is gonna buy you like 15 Vorons if you're lucky. But students building robots is usually not certified yet. Usually, yes. It really depends on the situation. I'm more concerned with the potential fallout of somebody wiring up something backwards and electrocuting themselves or frying hardware. Like, I don't know the age range and whatnot. Yeah, Printed Solid. If David shows up in chat, Printed Solid they do Prusa for educational and business. So, yeah. Papa Joey P needs to send me a Prusa Mini. I want to build a Prusa Mini. The thing is, if I were to buy one, it would be strictly for the content. Like, I don't need a Prusa Mini. I've got better machines than a Prusa Mini, right? Like, nothing against it, but I would just not use it as part of my normal rotation. But I would love one for the content of building one. But yes, I would definitely, if the moment somebody asks me anything business related or education related, something with support and something with certification. Because if this classroom of Vorons breaks, if something breaks, there's no number to call. You have to go on the Voron Discord or the Voron Facebook group. Yeah. Ugh, that place. Never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. Villainy. Okay. So that goes like that. Okay, so that's gotta go in the back. Build one and donate to a local. I don't even know if I have a local maker space. Okay, so that goes on like this. Last time I checked, they weren't open. COVID, I think, took them out. Maker bots may be meh, but you got exactly. That's the thing. Like, that's what a lot of people don't realize is support is a major thing with a lot of these printers. So that's gonna be an issue. So I've been running into this issue a lot with set screws. Maybe this one, where the set screw sticks up above the surface, and because of that. That one's shorter. Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay. Because of that, it okay, there's a different one in a different part of the kit. The gubbins. I hate these little set screws. There we go. There we go. Hinge screw, and you have to put the gear on between the plastic like in the V0. Yep. So this goes in. What 3D printing for education is? It's great. Like, I wish I did a few years of civil engineering when I went to college there. Obviously that didn't work out too well, but that's full seated. There we go. Oh, there's a hex that goes in there. Yes, we have, as much as I love heat sets, we have hex nuts in here. Because, just size. But yeah, like, a 3D printer in an education setting is great. If you're in a class, you know, if you're taking something with, you know, any sort of 3D design, being able to just print it right then and there is great. Electronics is, you know, you can use that as part of an electronics course. There's a lot of reasons to use a 3D printer. Okay. Am I supposed to build this front to back? Yeah, I think I'm supposed to build this front to back because I got like screws that go through all this. Yeah, I got to build this front to back. Okay, I'm used to building it back to front. Let's get this. My drive gear is backwards? What do you mean it's backwards? What's it? Ew! I see, I see. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Where'd I put my little Allen key? There it is. Yep, I'm gonna drop the nut. And it's assembled around the plastic part. Okay. Yeah. As you can see, we don't have a manual yet for this, so we're just kind of YOLOing it. There we go. Oh, and I gotta, dang it, I gotta put it on. I'm not a smart man. There we go. Okay. There we go. And then the screw goes behind the 50 tooth. Ah, dang it. What size screw is that? If I gotta take this apart for the umpteenth time. Shoot. Okay, 1 second. Let's figure this out. This goes there. Okay. This goes there. Okay. You come out. So I gotta put this in here. that seated. Okay, so that is seated now. Nope. Okay. So, where to find the manual for the stealth burner? There is no manual for this. This is a mini stealth burner. It's not released yet. So, we are YOLOing it. I'm just taking a look at how everything goes together. So I need a screw. How long of a screw do I need here? This one? No. You gonna make us yell? M325, okay. Of course I got a printer in the way, 1 second here. I'm trying to follow chat as much as I can, guys. M325. Do I have M325s? I do. Okay, so let me catch up on chat. Don't forget to like that smash button. Yes. James 10, thank you, appreciate it. James, I live in Canada. Shipping something that big would be absolutely stupid. So unfortunately, no. Have you seen the recently? Yeah, the V-wheel bed flinger. I don't know actually if it's V-wheel or not, but the standard Cartesian printer with plastic on it. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so there's a teacher here who is building a single printer is different than building a classroom full of them. So, okay, so that's M325. So, let's see here. So I'm gonna put you in here. Go there. Are you dying on me? Oh, you are dying on me. Focus. There we go. I have them on Amazon. Oh, yeah. I know. I just haven't gotten around to going to like Home Depot to buy one yet. Oop. Okay, so I got it started at least. There we go. Okay. Subsequent paid reviews. There's a difference between being paid to promote a product and doing a review. What Uncle Jesse did was promote a product, which is the same as a commercial, or when Linus Tech Tips does a video on a monitor that Samsung wants him to show off. There's a difference between going, hey guys, look at this new thing that's coming out. It prints pretty cool. I think it's a cool machine. And here's my review on this product. There's a difference there. And I have no problem with, you know, somebody who makes a living making content who wants to, shit, should I put this in first? Who, does those. Like, I got nothing against it. It's basically like, think of it like an advertisement, like an ad. If Uncle Jesse were to pop up on your TV showing off a printer as a commercial, You'd probably be like, oh, cool, Uncle Jesse's on TV. And I don't know. I don't think it's an issue, personally. As long as it's, you know, properly disclosed as such. Now, the problem is Anchor went and posted it as a review, which it is not. And they corrected it. They did correct it. So kudos to them for that. But yeah. There we go. Oh, too tight. There we go. And that pops out. And you got access to the. There we go. Feed path is clear. That lines up. Anyway, about the 4 and serial number stickers and wondering if you wanted some. I think I'm okay. I have plenty of stuff already, and until I get a PO box, I'm trying to limit, you know, sending my address out to random people. I don't have one of those yet, so yeah. Thank you though, appreciate it. Yeah, you stated clearly it's a preview. You emphasize Anchor sentence. Yeah, that, like, I had nothing wrong with that. I had nothing wrong with that. Some people, like, it depends a lot on your channel too. Uncle Jesse, his channel is, look at this cool shiny thing, look at this thing I printed. Like, his channel is showing stuff off. That's his type of content. Yeah, he does instructionals every now and then, but your average Uncle Jesse video, at least the ones I see, are just kind of, look at this cool shit I've done, or I've got. Like, it's a show-off channel, so it makes sense. A channel like mine, or like Tom, or somebody who does like technical stuff, that stuff isn't like, it doesn't, you know, it's not the same sort of content. So if I was, you know, if somebody sent me a kit they're working on, that would make sense for me to show off. Like, hey, look, you know, this is a deep fried hero Micron kit. That makes sense. But if, you know, if one of those Anchor machines showed up and I were to do like a video like Uncle Jesse just did, it would seem odd because that's not my normal content. Now, if it showed up and we built it, that'd be different. Like, it depends, I think. I don't know. I think what he did was fine. I got nothing against it, so that's just me. Okay, so now, what are we gonna do with all this plastic waste? Nothing. The amount of waste I generate throwing benchies in the garbage is infinitesimally small compared to any standard industrial manufacturing type setup. It's really poopy to say, but basically compared to industrial, home 3D printing waste is nothing. Like, I worked 7 years at a shop that built plastic injection molds. We had a tryout facility where we would, you know, test molds. We would build molds and test them in-house, and regularly we would throw out hundreds of pounds, thousands of pounds of plastic a day, every day, for years. Because a lot of plastics, you can't recycle. Like, recycling plastic is really not worth it a lot of the times. Okay, I need M36s. It just, unfortunately, it is what it is. Because the moment some plastics you just can't recycle, it's not worth it. Is it Wendover? Did a really good video on how China stopped taking waste plastic for recycling, and that basically killed all recycling, like plastic recycling in North America and a lot of the Western world. Simply because so much of it is not worth recycling. Think about it. When you recycle aluminum, right? Or bottles, you get money, okay? Like, you know, there's a reason people collect, you know, garbage cans or aluminum cans. It's because they get paid. Do I have any M36? I don't know. I gotta go hunting now. M2. M36, there we go. People get paid to bring those in because they're worth money. Nobody gets paid to recycle paper because We just grow more trees. Nobody gets paid to recycle plastic because a lot of the times you either can't recycle it. A lot of plastics can't be recycled, or it's just not worth it. It's not economical to do it. So, yeah. Do I need a button head here? I need a button head there. Dang it. I gotta find an M36 button head. I don't have any in this kit. Problem is we send contaminant. Exactly, contaminant. That's one of the reasons we had to throw out all our plastic, is because it's a shop. There's greases, there's oils, there's stuff that contaminates the plastic. And also, it's different types of plastic. A lot of the time, you can't just mix plastic together and recycle it. Like, it has to be sorted into different types of plastic and then recycled. Like, you can't, you can't high density polyethylene and, or high density polypropylene and ABS can't be recycled together, right? You just can't. I am all out of M36 button heads. Shoot, this might be a problem. I got flatheads. Can I use flatheads? I can use flatheads. Problem is this screw has to sit below. There's a reason. It's reduce, reuse, recycle. Recycle is the last because it's the least important. We should be working on reducing and reusing things. There we go. So that's there. That goes on like that. There's a little bit of adjustment there to make sure it engages. And I think these just... Are these just regular screws? Of course, there's no screws in the CAD, so I can't tell you. Shoot. I think they're just regular screws. Because for the carriage, let's see here. Yeah, I think those are just regular screws. Recycle, well, no, because recycling, you have to melt it down and turn it into another product. The recycle bins where you put plastic bottles and it gives you money for it. In some countries, yeah, like, I'm not saying across the board, but, the reason you have to sort your stuff now, or we can't get rid of plastic as easily as we used to. We used to be able to sell like a lot of the stuff to China because really only certain plastics are worth recycling. A lot of it's not. But the stuff we were getting rid of, we would ship to China. Well, the moment like we can't do that anymore, all of a sudden, it's kind of funny. All companies start going to like plastic straws and whatnot. I just find that funny. The moment we can't recycle stuff cheap anymore, everything's got to be recycled. Or, now when I go to McDonald's, I get a wooden fork. That is horrible. Hooray for Burger King still using plastic straws that don't turn to mush in your mouth. Yeah, the same as the large five. Yeah, the 5 largest cargo ships produce as much pollution yearly as all cars on the planet. Yeah. It's all about scale. Eating a banana gives you radiation. You get radiation from a banana. A banana, potassium, gives off radiation. Obviously, nobody's going to care about that because the level's so low. It's the same with a lot of stuff. It's all about exposure limits. It's like printing ABS. Everyone freaks out about printing ABS. Yet, it's really not that bad as long as you limit exposure. Because yes, the stuff given off by melting ABS is bad. It is. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But so is the VOCs from cooking bacon. So is the VOCs from walking next to a car that's running. There's a lot of bad stuff out there, but it's about exposure. So if you can keep your exposure within safe limits, you're safe. So, yeah, wooden cutlery. It sucks. I'm sorry. Wooden cutlery is horrible. Level, it's the real question. Is it ionizing or non-ionizing? Exactly. Like, All those wonderful Russian troops that decided to dig foxholes in trenches in Chernobyl. Those guys were really smart. Did you guys see that, by the way? A bunch of invading Russian troops dug foxholes in Chernobyl, where they buried all the sand that they used to, you know, cool down the reactor and dump on the reactor. They just dug foxholes there, and were picking up chunks of cobalt. Big brain. The biggest brain. New car smell. New car smell is VOCs, is off-gassing of plastic. You walk into a house that just had carpet installed, that smell is VOCs. It's off-gassing of plastic. Did I remember the M3 hex nut in the motor plate? I did! I did. It's right there. Focus, you fuck. There we go. Yeah, it's in there. We're good. And look, you can even spin it just to make sure it moves. Nice. See, the problem is the Deep Fried Hero logo is upside down now. You got to put the logo on the other side, PFH, if you're in chat. So now, this just goes in like this. And there's 2 screws that hold it in, which is awesome. I love that. Oh, there's 2 screws that go up here I got to put in. Nope, that's too long. Let's see here. What is that? That's M316. So I need M310s, I think. Again, this isn't part of the kit. This isn't part of the kit. So I'm like just going through and stealing from the kit for this, or stock. M310s. Okay. It's not common knowledge that Chernobyl went boom. I don't know. If you haven't had the chance yet, go watch the Chernobyl HBO miniseries. It's actually really good. Like, it's 6 parts. It's a really good miniseries. Sail-powered cargo ships. Yeah. If it works within your time limits. There's a reason we stopped using sail. Do I not have M310s? Okay, whatever. I'll just use the button heads. Where do I put? I don't even know if M310s are right. I just kind of eyeballed it. Yep. Okay, M310. These are probably supposed to be not button heads, but whatever. YOLO. Didn't have the tech to create good sails. Yeah, I don't know what a good sail is. I am not a boat person. Okay, maybe it's M312. Or I sunk that one a little deeper. Hopefully I remember to put the, I'm hoping I remember to put that one heat set in that side. Otherwise I'm going to have a bad time in a minute here. Actually, I don't know how critical these screws are. Oh, I did. I just did it crooked. Great. Now you can sail into the wind. It's just not as good. You have to go on angles. Oh, David's here. Everyone say hi, David. Oh, I hate when I put a heat setting crooked in. I should be charging up my Okay, there we go. So now fans. I need some big fans. Yeah, David, there's a guy, Bryant, he's asking about, was it STEM stuff, STEM 3D printer stuff, and I know you got the Gucci Prusa contact for that kind of thing. Also, I'll just come out and say it. If you want to sponsor me building a Prusa Mini on stream and get your logo up in a corner somewhere, I'm down. Okay, so I'm thinking I gotta put the little one in first. Hey, it's content, man. It's content. Gotta get those business connections. At least he replies to me. I emailed Matter Hackers about their old, the old Ultimaker wooden one that they still have on the shelf for like $700. That's been there for years probably. And I emailed them with a proposal, a whole proposal for something, a project, multiple projects, and they haven't replied at all. So at least David talks to me. Is Voron looking to hire an intern? Let me pull up their current budget. So right here, I got the Voron budget pulled up right now. Okay. So this is our budget for how much expenditures we have for the year for hiring, and then here, let me pull up the budget for the total number of staff on payroll Voron has. Oh, nothing. Yeah, it looks like it's not in the budget. Yeah, they're 3010 blowers, like the mini afterburner. It's all you can really fit with the form factor, really. Yeah, I'm betting those contracts are really good for you. That's good. I'm very happy to hear that. Okay, so then this just kind of slots in here, I guess. If I can get it to slot in there. There we go. And there we go. Mini stealth burner. This goes together so much better than the original stealth burner. And then for maintenance, it's just 2 screws to take this out, and then you could literally just take your whole hot end assembly out. Like it. Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, there's your whole hot end assembly. You no longer have to take all this apart to take your hot end out if you get like a clog. It just literally like slides in and out. Like it's. Oh, that is solid. This is so much nicer to work on. And the feed path is straight now instead of it coming in on an angle. And mod and Ender 3. I have a modded Ender 3. We did it on stream. We did a few things to it, and I never got around to finishing the wiring on it because I don't use Ender 3s. Like it's not. It just kind of got put by the wayside. PTFE tube. No, I haven't put the PTFE tube in. Which, that's going to be fun to fit in there. Well, I guess you could just slide it up. But yeah, there's supposed to be a PTFE. I got to figure out how long. I got to make it. while we're in here. Nope. So put the body back in. Inspect. Section analysis. See, the problem is, though, it has a Revo. Or it has a Dragon. I need a 3010 Hotend fan, not a 7mm. Will this not work? Oh, because it won't be held in there. I see, I see. Shoot, I gotta take it apart then. Okay, 1 second here. I need a 3010 fan, not a 3007. I don't know if I have a 3010. We might have to, I might just, you know what? For now, I'm just gonna leave this in here. Because I don't know if I have a 3010. I don't know if I have a 3010. Let me check. Use mini ABSP. Well, you're not going to get as much cooling out of this. That's the problem. I don't know if I have a 3010. I got 4020s. Yeah, I don't think I have a 3010. Shoot, yeah. No, no, nope, nope. No, I don't have any 3010s. What I'll do, I'll just put a dab of glue on it. No, because the kit, okay, the mini stealth burner is not part of this. Okay, the mini stealth burner is an unreleased design that's not finished yet. I'm just putting it on here because YOLO. So the kit is meant for the regular Toolhead, which is the standard Voron 0.1 Toolhead, right? It's designed with this in mind. So I'm probably actually going to lose some print volume running this. It's not designed for this. So old V6 kits or Pi, or make a spacer, or it's actually wedged in there pretty good and hope it doesn't come out. Although somebody said E3D. Haha! E3D to the rescue! I've got an E3D one. Well, whatever Chinese one E3D gives with their kits. I've got that. Because I have E3D stuff. Super nail polish time. Yeah, no, I'll just use the 3010 that came with the E3D. Yeah, there we go. Whoever said use E3D, you get a cookie. Dustin, you get a cookie. So take yourself to the grocery store and buy cookies and have yourself a cookie. And make good content for moves. Yeah. It's all about content. Someone asked if you need anything else, say yes. Well, DFH, I didn't know. I didn't know we changed it. I didn't know. Notifications. Why do I got notifications? Oh, okay. Yeah, if you just remember, if you guys DM me on like Twitter or whatever during a stream, I don't see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, DFH, I didn't see that. Until midnight, if you want to buy ACM panels included in Voron kits. Here you go. What's he saying? Sorry, let me just copy and paste the whole message. There you go. Until midnight, ACM panels are included with Micron kits. Use that code from PFH. There you go. Cookie. I can't have cookies. I'm being really bad with my diet. The problem is I'm home now, so I'm doing like cooking, proper cooking. So I'm eating better, but I'm eating more because I'm cooking, and I like cooking. Okay, this ain't the right bit for this. It's like, yeah, eat healthy, but make a lot. Go Gadget, not the... Oh man, these are stripping already. I hate screwing a plastic. 100 people need to like that smash button. Why? What are our numbers at? Oh, come on, we could have better numbers than that. Save money as well. Yeah, I started doing potatoes a lot. Like, I'm not Irish, but for some reason I'm using potatoes a lot in my cooking. Sous vide that. I've given up on it. So the problem is every time I put on the apron, I got to put it on over my head. I end up twisting this strap once. So as time goes on, it just keeps getting twisted and more twisted and more twisted. It happens. I don't know. Every time I either when I go to click it together, I twist it or something. So it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Potato tacos. I just normally do wedges or roast them or something. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. You know how it be. You know how many people have commented on the mini Nero figure? Where am I at anyways? Where did I throw it in the garbage box already? No. Yes. You know how many people have commented on the little mini Nero figure that the strap is not crooked? Is actually quite hilarious. I gotta get Chelsea to update the model. Machine, close up of the machine. It is a V2, but small. Okay, so now I gotta swap these out. So I gotta pop that fan out. I'm always paranoid with these and breaking them. Okay, so you're out. I'll print you in glorious nylon. Glorious purpose. Nah, only ABS actually. I printed myself in PETG. I feel dirty. And resin. I actually did it in resin too. It came out really good on resin. Although I got to print a I resupplied my resin stash because there's a few models from Elden Ring I want to print now. The people have been putting out Elden Ring models and it's like, ooh, I want to print that. So. But what is blank? What is blank? It was featured on Thanks? I've spoken to a few of the Thanks people over the years, and they've always been great to work with. They're obviously not doing their promotions anymore, so I'm not getting sponsored from them right now. But I still use the site. Like, it's a good site. They're just it's being worked on. It's a lot. There's a lot more to it now. So, oh, trending. Yeah, I did see it was on trending. How many people have downloaded it so far? View my models. I don't think it shows how many downloads there's been. Been 5 likes. That's cool. I have it on printables. I've been using printables too. I don't know. I have no loyalty to any one brand. I have no problem using multiple services. I don't know. What's the difference between a 0 and a Micron? A 0 is a V0. It's an actual numbered Voron printer. The Micron is a V2 built with the stuff from a V0. So it's 50/50 extrusions, MGN7. It's if you wanted to make this, but you only had the parts from this, basically. Anything's better than Thingiverse. Exactly. Somebody, like, I've seen a few comments where people are like, what should be our main, like, because now Thingiverse is Garbo. And I see people like, what should be our main home now, our main source for 3D printing? It's like, there shouldn't be a single one. Monopolies are bad. There should be options. There should be several different options. You know, some, you know, stuff like Cults 3D specializes more in like figurine models and, you know, scamming payouts from, you know, content creators, you know, that sort of thing. And then, you know, printables is, you know, was a lot of Prusa stuff, but now it's other things. It's you know, there should be options. There should be many good places to get stuff. And I can't remember what I was doing. Oh, the PTFE. How long of PTFE do I need? Inspect. So I need... That is 5.8 millimeters. PFH, did you cut this with like a butter knife? Insert mark, insert mark. There we go. And there we go. And it's a Revo, so to change your nozzle, you just, you know, unscrew it. But I think I have a 0.6 in there right now. We'll leave it for now. Thingiverse working okay. Here's the thing. Thingiverse is just kind of... It's on life support. Like, Matter Hackers isn't putting any... No, sorry, not Matter Hackers. MakerBot. They're not really putting any money into it. It's dying, man. Get some zip ties up on this thing. It goes up and then down and then up and then down. Yeah, I don't know. Like the thing is, there's still a crap ton of models on there. Actually, let's go the other way. So I think he's in the back. Look how nice and compact that is. I like it. I can dig it. The 0.15. Honestly, I really wanted to put a Revo in here because I haven't played with. I'll be honest. I don't think I've ever used smaller than a 0.4 nozzle, and I think that's what I'm going to use this for. I think I'm going to use this for like little detail prints, which. That's what I originally built my original V0 for, and then I got a resin printer. Because let's be honest, if you want actual high quality detailed models, resin printer. Like I'm using the whale again. That's what I bought resin for. Okay, so that is that. Oh, there's like a piece I gotta put on the back of this, I think. I don't know if I printed it or not. Oh, I did. So I got that. And where are my standoffs? There's one. Yeah, I forgot about these standoff pieces. Which means I gotta swap those screws out. Because those are too short. There's two. Okay. Heat set time. Da, da, da. 6K frozen. Yeah, I only have the I've got the Anycubic Photon 2K, the little one, and then I got the Nova 3D Whale 2, which they sent to me to review. And actually, I like it because let's be honest, most resin machines use the same hardware anyways, so there's not too much different between different brands, except for like locking you into certain slicers, really. Oh, thank you, YouTube, for letting me know I am live right now. Ba-ba-ba-da. Thingiverse is buggy. Yeah, that's the problem with Thingiverse. When it works, it works. When it don't work, it don't work. And it don't work a lot. So I'm gonna take these out. I need M3. Oh, those are 6. No wonder why it didn't work. I need M3 8s. 1, 2. What slicer am I using for resin? Sometimes I use Cheeto Box, and then sometimes I use Lychee. I normally use Cheeto Box, though. Although, I think Lychee actually contacted me the other day. I gotta follow up on that. Check that email. There we go. Come on. I hate when you can't get your ball end Allen key is stuck in a hole. There we go. So, Nemgria, I don't know if you're still here. That little hole, that divot there, can you bump it out a bit so you can easier get at the screw? Unless you're supposed to put the motor on before you mount that plate. I don't know. I just kind of YOLO'd it. Okay. That spring, washer, motor before. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I guess it's only 2 screws to take it out. It's not a big deal. No, it can't be motor before because then you can't get the screw on. The screw that's behind here. So yeah, the motor has to go on last. Okay, what am I doing? Oh yeah, heat sets. Heat sets, there you go. Remember when my desk was nice and clean and organized? I remember. I remember. Okay, I hate doing these because I always end up burning myself. lot of cool. Controllers for resin printers, Manuel, are not as open source as controllers for 3D printers. They're not all run in Marlin. They pretty much, Chitu boards are like the industry standard, and Chitu box is the slicer, and a lot of the newer ones, is it Anycubic? No. Who does the Mars? Who does the Mars series? Illigu? No, not Illigu. I can't remember. Because there's like Anycubic, which are like openish, but then whoever does like the Mars and like the Saturn and the Jupiter, those ones, they're like all locked down. Illigu. Okay, yeah, Illigu then. Like the controller board only works with certain slicers. It's... You gotta get that market share. Need the money. Hot, hot. Okay, let it cool down. Resin doesn't use G code because G code is motion. There's, other than Z go up, Z go down, other than your Z motion, there's no motion in a resin printer. Because it displays an image. So Z go up, Z go down, display image for 2 seconds, Z go up, Z go down, image for 2 seconds, Z go up, Z go down, 2 seconds. Repeat ad infinity. I can't get this to start. Why aren't you? Oh, because you're crooked. How is this crooked? There we go. And I broke it. Dang it. Besides, I gotta reprint these. These are too short. These are too short. I gotta print longer ones. Oh. We don't need these anyways right now. We're not gonna actually do any wiring tonight. Okay, and now we gotta mount this, which is pretty easy. It's 3 screws. And I already used them, and I can't find where I put them. So, are they under here? No. Are they under here? No. Are they... Here's one, and here's the other. Okay. So we got 2 M340s from the front. Let's see here. Make sure I didn't actually pinch anything. There we go. Oh yeah, we are golden. Like some sort of corral, we are golden. There's one screw in the back, which, I don't know, try an M312, I guess. See if that's it. Oh. Nope. M3 16 maybe? What are the advantages? They're, I don't know, bed mesh, quad gantry leveling. Oh, no, that's too long. M3 12 is too, or 16 is too long. Or is that 20? Yeah, 16 is too long. So M3 12 maybe? Because you don't want it being too long and bumping into your, actually, let's do this the right way. And I can't because it's not part of the CAD. M312, okay. Yeah, let me find M312. 320 and M312. Are we guessing? Yeah, we're guessing. But somebody said M312, so I'm going to go with M312. There we go. And there we go. So it's just 3 screws to hold it on. And we are golden. Like a corral. Small tool head is small. And thank you, E3D, for giving me 50 feet of cable with my fan, so I don't have to solder on an extension. Because that's right, we're going umbilical. Where'd that twisty tie go? Did I miss a donation? I guess not. I thought I heard the ding noise. That for now. Did I get X end stops, or are you doing sensorless? I haven't put the X end stop on yet. I got to do that. It just attaches underneath. I can easily do it. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I was going to do that with the because I don't want another. I don't remember why I didn't do it last stream. But it literally just snaps on. It's not a big deal. Does the tool head hit the top panel? I don't know. I don't know. This is. We're putting a brand new engine in an old car. This is a brand new design for the tool head. And like, I think already I'm losing X travel. Because I know, yeah, I only got like 113 millimeters of X. So I've already lost X travel with this. This is slightly wider. I believe. Yeah, it's slightly wider. Have my messages been hidden? Nope. What have you been saying, Dougal? Any tips on how much to screw in an extruder tension screw? So it grabs the filament. Put it in and just get it started. So it like, put it in like 1 turn. And then does your filament slip? If it slips, tighten it 1 more turn. Does your filament slip? Nope, you're good. If it does, turn it another a little bit. So much of my stuff I just do by trial and error. I don't have set metrics to like belt tension and whatnot. Are they tight enough that they don't slip? Yeah. Do the prints look good? Yeah. Okay, I'm good. Go for Bowden? Yeah, you can go Bowden with this. Honestly, there's not that much weight on the tool head. So many people are like paranoid of the weight of the tool head. Okay. Time to bring the manual back up. So we did that, we did that, we put our gantry in. We did that, we did that. Oh. Now it's time to fit all the electronics in here. Oh, I still gotta edit tonight. Ugh. I'll finish editing the video tomorrow. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm sick and tired of scratching up this desk. That's horrible. So let me get my crappy mat out. That's like dissolved because I accidentally spilled acetone on it. There we go. Oh, nice and slippery. Okay. You can go in there. You extra stuff can go in there. You can go in there. You can go in there. Pins and whatnot. There we go. More for size than Bowden. Oh yeah, like you could shorten it, but the thing is, you're still gonna, yeah, like you could chop most of that top off if you wanted to do, but it wouldn't look the same. It wouldn't meet the aesthetics. Are you telling us we may be overthinking stuff on 3D printings when we try to quantify everything? Yeah. Just a little bit. What are we gonna do on stream on Tuesday? What are we gonna do on Tuesday? I don't know what we're doing on stream on Tuesday. I gotta figure something out. Hey, John. Cyclist Dude 20. Thank you, appreciate it. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay. I got no problem doing that. Cooking show. Yell at clouds. Are you implying I'm an old man? What time is it anyways? 9:30. I thought we would actually not be not as far along. Until we've analyzed 3D printers at the yeah, but then once you observe it, you change it, right? Is that how it works? You've modified the outcome by looking at it. Okay, so that's that, and this is that, and I need to plug in my heat set iron again because we got a lot of heat sets here. Mr. Winston, 99 cents, unicorn. Thank you. You can cook eggs out of Voron bed. See, I'd just be afraid of messing it up. Last thing I want is egg in my electronics. My long-term goal is to be able to print using dark matter. That's a noble goal. That's totally achievable, I believe. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. Right? That's what the posters say. ABS in my eggs. Yeah, but what if you want eggs in your ABS? Right? That extra protein. See, after stream, I could go enjoy a nice drink, but no, I gotta go edit. I hate editing. I hate editing. I hate editing so much. Although I will say, I don't know, I think my editing has gotten better with my videos. I know I don't do anything crazy. I like to keep things pretty simple, but I just can't stand editing. Heck, I have trouble just recording the videos. That's why I do live stuff, because I have no problem going live and talking for 3 hours. Yet, if I try to do a 10-minute video on the V-Minion, talking over, you know, what I liked about the build and, you know, what I changed, it takes me 10 minutes to record, hello, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the V-Minion. Like, I could probably say the whole script, which I didn't even script it. I could probably go through the whole video live right now without a single issue. But if I try to talk at a camera doing it, I flub everything, and I can't speak. Andrew 5, thank you, appreciate it. Hey, I got my 30 by 24 by 1 inch slab of quartz. Nice. It's heavy. Yeah, it is. For some 42 rounds, I'll do nice. 10-minute video, 18 hours. Exactly. Need a director. Well, here's my problem. I don't edit. I don't script anything. Okay. I have bullet points written down. Like, talk about this, talk about this, talk about this. But I've tried to sit there and actually write a script. I can never do it. Which means I can never like edit things. Like I have to go through my timeline individually and like like basically do everything live. From watching other YouTubers talk about hiring an editor is typically pretty reasonable. The problem with hiring an editor is, one, as much as I love your guys' support, we are not at that level yet. To be honest, I didn't plan on going full-time YouTube as soon as I did. Some stuff kind of came up. So we're not at the, it's not fiscally responsible of me to do that. And two, I would feel sorry for anyone trying to edit my videos because I don't have a script. So it would be basically, here's an hour in like 8 clips of me talking about stuff. Try and make a video out of it. Hopefully you know about 3D printing and what I'm trying to get across, because I don't have a script for you to work off of. Because editing with a script's not hard. I'm melting a bunch of the plastic trying to do this. Is that soldering iron dedicated to heat? Yeah. Yeah, this is just a cheap soldering iron that I just use for heat sets. My TS100 doesn't, I don't dirty my TS100 with this kind of work. And this is just some cheapo, I bought it for like $20 on Amazon like 5 years ago, soldering iron. Nothing special. Send to sanity. Well, I record everything in 4K. So like my, ooh, that's hot. That's hot. I touched the hot part. My videos are like, you know, the video for the V-Minion that I'm editing, I have probably about 15 gigs of footage. Where did I put my kniff? Oh, there it is. Okay, so we got that one. And that one. Okay. My 8 megabit upload link, uploading 4K. Oof. See, right now I'm uploading to YouTube at 18,440 kilobits per second. Kilobytes. Kilobits? Kilobytes. 18 mega up. My stream audio sounds way better than my recorded audio. It's the same mic. Oh, when I stream, I'm running it through voice meter, and then I have a noise gate. When I'm recording my videos, it's the same mic. I just plug it into that, and it just records through the camera. I know you're following the manual, but FYI, the heat sets and screws for the PSU into the brackets are optional. Oh, okay, I'm not sure what that is, but when we get there, we'll get there. Plus, I think I talk differently. I think I talk differently in the videos. Like the way I enunciate and like my flow of speech, I think is different. I don't know. Okay, so AC side, DC side. Okay. So just be careful, because when it's AC and DC, you're working with heavy metal, so you just gotta be ginger about it. Oh, I see. So that's like, oh, that's clever. Yeah, I talk different. I know. I worked in a call center for like three years as an insurance broker. So I have, what you're hearing right now is like my radio voice. Like the way I speak is different when I'm talking to people directly live versus when I'm recording. Like it's weird. I can't control it. It is. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I can't. I can go live and just talk like this all nice and without fumbling a line, no problem. Well, I do fumble lines. But when I record a video, it's different. I don't know. I think it's because I'm alone. Like, I'm not recording two people, so I talk different. I don't know what it is. That's how I do it. I don't have scripts. I just have a few things on, okay, talk about this, talk about this, talk about this, and then I just go. Try to sell something. Well, Billy Mays here. Rip. Talk to the rubber duck. Yeah, it's weird. That is something I'm working on. I am consciously aware of the fact that I speak differently on videos than I do on live streams. Just be thankful you don't hear my angry army voice. That one doesn't come out too often. How about that? Ask someone to be there. So, how we're going to do it is if you are a member of the channel, I'm going to set up a Discord, and then when I record videos, you get one of you at a time get randomly invited to just, chill in chat while I record a video. M312. So we're doing that little bracket thingy right there. Oh my god, all these screws are gone everywhere. Excellent idea, honestly. I don't know. Basically, like, how I go about it, just, if you want to be a content creator, look at how other people do things, and if it works for them, emulate it. Don't copy. Don't copy. However, if this is how X does their videos and it works for them, emulate it at least, or at least take some points. It's a reason everyone in their videos now say, hey, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you're subscribed. Hey, don't forget to like, comment, and whatever. Oh, 40% of you aren't subscribed. Make sure you're subscribed. Yes, it's super annoying and people hate it, but people do it because it works. There's a reason. Like, if you want to be a YouTuber, okay, and you want to do like fast-paced, random, like rapid content, watch Mr. Beast. Watch how his videos are edited. His videos, like his whole thing, is perfect. He has like cracked the whole YouTube code perfectly. So, like, if you want to learn how to edit a video of random stuff and just nail it, just watch a Mr. Beast video and just edit like he does. Like, you notice his videos don't have outros? His videos don't have outros. They just end. It's like, okay, that's everything. Have a nice day. Bye. And the video ends. I seen, who was it? Susan from YouTube, the CEO of YouTube, was on, did an interview with Ludwig. He's a streamer. And one of the things she was talking about was, if you have, near the beginning of your video, if you refer people to another video, like, oh, hey, today, this is the second part of this video. If you haven't seen part one, here's a link. And then you have a link pop up right there, right at the beginning of the video. You click that link, it takes you out of that video. So the YouTube algorithm goes, oh, hey, people are leaving this video like 10 seconds in. It must suck. And then they don't promote the video because people are leaving the video 10 seconds in. So don't have, hey, click this link if you missed part one. Don't do that. Don't. So there's like, people don't understand the algorithm, I think. A lot of people think that, oh, nobody watched this video, so my next video is going to bomb. That's not true. I've had videos do horribly and my next video did great. Also, people streaming, like setting up separate streaming channels. Now you got to grow 2 channels. He cracked the money thing, not YouTube. Dude, he's closing it at 100 million views. Every video he puts out gets millions of views the first day. He cracked YouTube. He didn't crack it. He understands how the system works. Watch some of his interviews. He's done a lot of interviews, and they are very good. He knows what he's talking about. Okay, so now, I gotta put a heat set there, I think. Where did I put a heat set there? Did there be a heat set there? Oh, wait, no, other side. Okay, so... which piece is this? Is this piece? Okay, I'm thinking that's this piece. Okay, so I gotta put a heat set in there. Money-wise, yeah, he gives away money, because here's the thing. It works. If doing videos about, you know, watching ice melt is what brought views in, he would do that. His first video that got him viral, that started him off, was he gave like $20,000 to a homeless person, just randomly. That was the video. And then he counted to like high numbers, like counted to like 1 million or something. And that just brought him views. So yes, his videos are a lot about money. Hey, the one he put out today. For every day you stay in this room, I'll give you 10 grand. And the guy stayed in there for like a month. A lot of his videos are about money, but it works. So always try to guess how the segue to sponsorship goes. That's what I like about Linus, like the Linus Tech Tips. Like, you can have ads. Like, here's the thing. If somebody does YouTube for a living, they need to make money. Likes don't pay a mortgage. You know, sub count does not, you know, put food on the table, right? So if somebody does YouTube for a living and you like their content, and then you complain that they did an ad read, that makes no sense to me at all, why you would be saying that. I like watching TV, but when commercials come on, I want to quit TV. It's like, well, who pays for the TV? Now, granted, you know, cable and whatnot, there doesn't apply across the board. You're paying for your TV, like, you know, I pay for Netflix. I don't want to see ads on Netflix because that's not how the platform is. But YouTube, especially since the adpocalypse, is very hard to just make a living off of just ad revenue off YouTube. That's why you see so many creators have ad reads in their videos. That's why I think it's actually an excellent time to try. That's why I think, honestly, now it's easier to go full time as a YouTuber with a smaller, dedicated audience than it used to be. Because before, you used to need millions of viewers, and you needed those view counts to get the ad revenue. Now, you just need a dedicated audience who supports you, because you have Patreon, you have memberships, donations from Livestream. Like, I think it's better now as a smaller content creator. I don't know. That's just me. You're doing it for the money. Stop building and start yelling. I'm not going to yell at you. I'm not going to change my content. Here's the thing. The way I've been doing my content has allowed me to go full time, so I'm just going to keep doing it the way I've been doing it. Why would I change it up? Okay, what's this? MCU orientation. Oh, we're mounting the MCU on this right now. What? Am I looking at this wrong? No, okay, that's there. 1, 2. What? How does this go? DFH, yeah. The segue to DFH, go. One still has responsibility for reviewing promoting a data octopus. No, it is not a good practice. The thing is, when you're watching TV and you see an advertisement for whatever product, nobody cares about what that product is. It's an ad. Okay? It's an ad. It's just an ad. If you like the ad, if you don't like the ad, don't watch the ad. Like am I doing this right? Because this looks. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Oh, this is actually in the control. Okay, I'm looking at this totally wrong. But if a content creator does something, they have to support it. Like, to an extent, I would never promote anything I disagree with, right? Like I will never do an NFT promotion, but you know, Keeps or, you know, Squarespace or whatever, you know, their product, their service. I got nothing against them. Oh, so this goes like that. Oh, this is cool. I get it now. Okay. Ads are there to inform you for something they may not know of. If you're interested, it's not for you. Endorsing something is different. No. Well, here's the thing. If somebody is doing content creation as their, you know, nobody cares if an actor makes money off a movie. Nobody cares if an actor makes money off a TV show. But if somebody, you know, I don't have a company behind me. I don't have an agency behind me. I'm just doing what I do because I enjoy doing it. You know, if I was selling, you know, homemade woodworked animals at a show and I was selling them for money, nobody would complain that I was selling it for money. But, you know, here this is my job, right? Now, I don't think I do anything overtly wrong. You know, if you support my content, you support my content. And, you know, you allow me to do more content. I've been able to do more content since going full-time as a YouTuber because I'm home more now. I get to spend more time with my family. I love it. But at the end of the day, I still have a mortgage. This doesn't fit. What the heck? So, in case you haven't noticed, you don't really see ads on my videos. Or like promotions. I don't do any of that. One, I'm not big enough for that. Nobody's reached out to me yet. I'm all alone. Oh, this is so cool. See? So this locks in like this. And that stays, and then that comes out. And that comes out. Oh, that is so cool. I like that. I don't know. It's a slippery slope. Coda. Yeah, that's my dog's name. Spelled differently though. 10, keep up the good work. Thank you. Sure, but getting hit by random ads on TV is something different than telling your audience, I'm sponsored by X. And if you want to go check it out, it's an approved by me. If I ever did an ad read, there would be a timeline call out saying ad read, and there would be a big yellow box around the video saying ad. So if you want to skip it, drag and click. Corridor Digital, the way they do it, I like how they do ad reads, where they literally have it all so easy to skip through. Would you buy a 79 screwdriver or a 200 support? I'm pre-order. I got a pre-order for the LTT screwdriver. Backpack I don't need, but I do like good screwdrivers. And that goes like that. Oh, that is so cool. I don't know what that is for. Am I missing something here? How so do you print TPU? I think 30 to 60 millimeters. Okay, steppers go in the back. So it goes like that. Where do I get the bits? They came with it. When I got sent the ES126 and the WoW stick from Banggood to do a review on them. And the bits came with both, so that's what I use. LTT getting greedy with merch. Nobody's forcing you to buy LTT merch. I you know, I don't have it with me because I'm drinking my my Code Wubby G Fuel. Use Code Wubby 30% off. But I have LTT merch. I like it. I like his content. I like LTT content. The merch, I like the designs, and it's comfortable clothes, and I like the water bottle, so I purchased it. Nobody's forcing you to purchase, or like, if you're watching a YouTube video and they have, you know, a little ad read for Keeps, nobody's forcing you to go to Keeps. In fact, a lot of YouTubers call it out to skip it. Or they make a joke out of it, like Internet Historian, when he does his NordVPN ads. He makes a dumb skit about it and makes fun of it. The hoodie is really good. The LTT Stealth, I have the Stealth hoodie. It is actually, no joke, a really good hoodie. It's really comfortable. It's nice and warm. Like, no joke, it is good. So. Nero blinked twice if Linus is in the room with a gun. You know what? When I had that issue with YouTube and my my monetization being broken on the channel, I posted that tweet about it. I tweeted about it, and Linus reached out to me about it, offering if he could do anything for it. So yeah, I got nothing but, you know, good things to say about the guy. He didn't have to do that, but he did. Now it turns out though that being a member of a large 3D printing community, 3D printing has a lot of nerds, and nerds work at Google, so I had people directly from Google contact me about that. But, you know, Linus reached out to me about it and offered to help if he could. So, oh, that is so nice. That folds out, that folds in, and you got a little lock. Okay. There we go. Ta-da. I won't put that last one in yet. Oh, it just says put the 2 in. Oh, did I miss something? Oh, wait, yeah, I gotta take it out. Gotta take these 2 out, I think. Yeah, I gotta put the pie mount in. And I find it crazy that they have millions invested in stuff they won't see a return on for months, but once they do, it's gonna be worth it. Yeah, they put, like, they were talking about on the WAN show, how much money they have in product. That's anytime you want to sell a product, you know, it's different. You know, YouTubers like, you know, like me, I got like the store, but I don't pay anything. They have like 30 sea cans worth of backpacks coming that they got to store and sell, and they won't make money on it until they sell it all. It's nuts. M312. I should just keep the M312s out. I'm using them so much, but I keep forgetting where I put them. Oh. That board looks enormous. Well, you need 7 drivers on this. That's the thing. But yeah, don't worry, guys. I will never sell out. Because, let's be honest, in this community, if you sell out, you get crucified, right? If I were to start, you know, shilling NFTs, I'd be done. I'd be done. So, of course, like, I would never do anything like that. But, you know, if Squarespace reaches out to me one day and wants me to, you know, to do an ad read, hey, it's a related thing in this industry. I think it makes sense. I mean, Tom did an ad read for a coffee company, I think, a little while ago. I got no problem with that. I drink coffee. There we go. As long as the content isn't impact. Wait, are we out? Is that the end of the manual? Is that the end of the manual? Guys? Did I have an older manual? Documentation, manual. You really want that? I need a website. I keep saying Squarespace because that's the one that, it's funny, they come in waves. I watch Twitch. There's a few Twitch streamers I watch. And you could tell right at the beginning of the year, HelloFresh. Everyone had HelloFresh sponsorships. And I'm like, I eat food. I'll do a HelloFresh sponsorship. But yeah, it's funny. Like right at the beginning of the year, everyone gets HelloFresh sponsorships. But yeah, no. My opinion is if the ad doesn't impact the content, I have no problem with it. That's just my personal opinion. So obviously, you know, I would never do a whole video sponsored by so-and-so. This is so-and-so, blah, 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 and like make it a whole bloody thing. That would be dumb to do. But you know, Squarespace ad read, I got nothing against. Yeah, that's the last page for now. Okay. It is what it is. Now I gotta find an M312. And Loot Crate. Is Loot Crate still around? I haven't seen a Loot Crate in a while. Jay's 2 cents recently said in a vid, I'm trying to learn 3D printing. You might be able to reach out to him and collab. I don't know. I still gotta get Joel. I gotta get Joel. Like, Joel's like, fly out and we'll build Vorons. And I'm like, awesome. You live on the other side of the continent in a different country, and I need childcare. Okay. So now what? Does the pie only get held on with the one bracket? Okay, the pie's just held on with one bracket. But here's the thing. This kit didn't come with a pie. So, my conundrum is, does Google Analytics tell you the type of occupation your views are? No, but I put all my videos out under science and tech. So, me, it's the difference between a YouTuber and a company making videos on channels that are meant to engage the algorithm and not. I honestly, like, let's be honest, my videos do not hit the algorithm at all. Like, I have like 2 videos with over 100,000 views, and I've been doing this for 2+ years now. My videos are not hitting that algorithm that well. And I got no problem with that, because I don't rely on ad revenue for my growth at all. Are we gonna do a Pi 02? We're gonna do a Pi 02 in this guy, I think. Like, don't get me wrong, I like when my videos do good. I think tomorrow's video will do pretty okay, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. So we're gonna do a Pi 02. Which way does it face? I guess it doesn't really matter which way it faces, but we're gonna make it face down. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. I gotta solder a header on here, I think. Yeah. Or actually, no, I can just go USB. I think I just got USB. Do I got a little micro USB cable? A little right angle micro USB cable? I know I had one. I think you missed it. The Pi is held on by 2 brackets, one on each side of the octopus. One on each. I've got this little one here and this little one here, and then it just mounts like this. So, but I'm looking. I might just, I'll just eBay it, or eBay it, Amazon it. A little right, I could have sworn I had one. A little right angle. Oh, you know what? It's with the other box, I think. Let me go check. Okay, so the whole thing with, actually line supply at some point, they would love to, but haven't dived into 3D. Here's the thing. I've spoken to some LTT guys in the past, and apparently the reason is with their content and their viewers, because LTT does a video a day. LTT is a whole production. I just knocked over a bunch of filament. LTT is a whole production. They've got like, God, how many people on staff now? Like 60? Oh, not this box. This is the wrong box. Is this the right box? This is the wrong box. Wrong box. Shoot. So videos that they put out have to reach a certain amount of views, and their 3D printed stuff usually actually doesn't do too good on their channel. So is it this box? Yeah, maybe it's this box. Okay, that is a webcam. Why do I have a webcam in a box full of printer stuff? Nope, 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 nope. Okay, whatever, I'll just buy one. I will just buy one. So, they've done 3D printing stuff on their channel. It just never does too good, so they don't really invest in it. It's because they are crap. Yes, a media company that has 60 employees that is doing very good is crap. If you don't like the content, just don't watch the content. But, you know, you got to look at the numbers. They aren't crap. They're doing quite well. Yeah, I'll just buy a small right angle USB. Micro USB. I'll just buy like a little 6-inch one and just go straight off USB. I'm not gonna put a webcam in here, I don't think. LTT has a lot. Yeah. Help them build a couple of Vorons. You make a video. No, it's on them. I make videos on building Vorons all the time. Like I'm not gonna fly out to Vancouver to do what I do here. Now I would like to, you know, collab with Joel and build a Voron because he has Vorons that he needs to build, and I keep harping him on that. Dang it! I dropped the screw and I put the bag away, and I don't know where I put the bag. Yeah, the 36 Cruces. So apparently, and they talked about this in one of their videos, they were running that farm to the point where they got, like, I think the government reached out to them to do like 300,000 masks or something stupid like that. And at that point they realized, okay, we got to stop doing this. This isn't what we're doing. Patrick 5, thank you, appreciate it. Got to run Teriyaki Place. Ooh, nice. Hoping to see your Nero bobblehead. Well, I printed one of the mini Neros, and my son was playing with it, and first thing he did was break my head off. So, yeah, I guess I could turn it into a bobblehead. USB-C. It's a USB-A port. Actually, I can't remember. On the Octopus, can you... I should know, I did a bloody review on the thing. I can't remember if you can actually... If the USB-A port is power only? I can't remember. Or if I need a USB micro to USB-C cable, which I don't even know if that exists. A pen drive. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I need USB micro to USB-C. Does that even exist as a cable? TN666 or 6667. Thank you for becoming a member. There we go. Let's see. Let's check out the Amazon. Amazon. USB-C to USB. Is it mini or micro? Mini. Amazon Basics. There we go. $10. Ooh. Is that the right one? Yeah, USB-C, there you go. They don't need, I need mini, I need micro, right? Is it micro? I always get USB mini and USB micro mixed up. Micro, there we go. There you go. 0.65 feet, guys. That's all I need. Yeah, micro. I always get mini and micro mixed up. I don't know why. Yeah, there we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, I guess because I don't want to start wiring it. Next week is wiring, so I guess I could put the panels on. So let's get the inlet. And start like putting panels on this, because what are we at, 10, 12? We're doing okay. Okay, so I'm not gonna plug that in yet, actually, because I need that. But I do need heat sets, apparently, for the bottom panel. Yeah, I can do that later. Vitaly, thank you for becoming a member. Panels and 60mm fan. Oh yeah, there's a fan in this. Pull the cat up. Yeah, the fan goes right there, between those letters. Yeah, the fan's in the front, and it blows towards the back. Did I print the mounts for the fan? That's a good question. I don't know if I did. And how does that screen attach? I don't have a screen for this. I think I'm going headless for this one. But we could start putting stuff on this, so let's... start putting stuff on. If you do plug it in, I provided holes to make it easier to extract the inlet. Oh, you did? Nice. Oh, I see. Yeah, nice. Now, I just want to get the skirts on so that, you know, I could take a picture of, you know, internet points. And I'm assuming it's all M38s holding this all together, so. You know what, screw that. I'm using button heads. Or socket heads. I do like that these slide on. I will say that is actually, these slide on. They don't, like, you don't have to screw, like, you do have to screw them down from the top. But they slide down. I think the skirts have keyed holes. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the screw in loosely. And then slide it in. So hope you're having a great stream. I am. I am having a good day. Always having a good day. I look forward to the stream days. I do. Now, granted, today was a little bit sucky because I was editing just before stream, and then I'm going to go right back to editing after stream. Because I wanted the video out for today, but I didn't like the first take, so I re-recorded it. But it is what it is. Okay, so let's see, you go there. Oh, and they're tapered too. Oh, you guys thought of everything. Look at that. Slides in. Got holes through the top here. Bada boom, bada bang. East Side Marios. Boom. Take care, Weekend Warrior. How will you screw the power? It's on a hinge. Need heat sets on those skirts. Yeah, I'll put the heat sets on after all the skirts are actually installed. That board looks huge. I know. But you gotta admit, this is actually a really compact package. You got your power supply, you got your controller board, and you got your Raspberry Pi all in like literally this much room. Like, it's gonna suck to wire it, don't get me wrong, That's why we're saving it for next week, along with copious amounts of alcohol, because this is going to be a fun wiring stream. I'm going to wear my Crimpin' Ain't Easy shirt. Speaking of alcohol, I think it's about that time. So why not? I like how it pivots. It is quite pivoting. Cheers. Has somebody made a drawer? I have seen people have done V2 mods where like the whole bed assembly like pivots up like a car trunk. It doesn't touch, the header doesn't touch. It's not soldered on. So there's plenty of clearance right there. Plus the cable's gonna come out and right in here, so there's plenty of room. Pivot, pivot. And then what else is coming up? I'm going to be playing with the Pad 5 this week. So that'll probably be hopefully next week's video. I still got to finish up the Clipper video with all your questions and answers and whatnot. So I got that to take care of. Oh, you need a way to power. I'm just going to power it over USB. Oh, wait, I can't. It doesn't. Yeah, it's different USB port. Shoot. How am I going to power the Pi? I'll just solder wires somewhere. I'll just draw power from the this guy somewhere. No biggie. Yeah, I'll just draw 5 volts from something. Yeah, the Pi. There's a Pi header. Yeah, I'll just. Honestly, I might even just go UART. I might just flip this around and go UART. Probably actually now that I think about it. So I'm gonna have to take that off and solder some headers on in a minute. Side panels, side panels. Starting to get heavy though, that's for sure. Good Tuesday stream. Discuss Clipper questions before the final edited video. Yeah, I could do that maybe. Just do like a Clipper workshop. The problem is, I don't know everything about Clipper. Let's be honest. I know a bit about Clipper, but I don't know it all. So a lot of the time, like I have to actually look it up to make sure I'm telling you how to do it right. Because I don't want to give bad advice. How do you have many regular? Or what? You have many planned regular videos coming up? Yes and no. I keep a bunch of ideas going about things I want to do, and then sometimes stuff falls off the list and sometimes stuff gets added. So there's part 4 of the Clipper series. There's tomorrow's videos on the V-Minion. And then I want to do a video comparing on the kits. So for those that don't know, I recently built a LDO V2. And then I'm going to basically do a video where I talk about the Trident kit from Physek, and then the LDO kit, and then compare and contrast the differences in the kits. Because I'm not going to do a review. There's no point in doing a review. It's, yeah, the parts that came with the Physek kit are the bill of material items, and they worked. The end. There's really not much to say, except for, you know, they forgot to send some stuff. Interview Kevin. He already did an interview. He did an interview with the Voron team. He was on a Voron Live. And I really don't know what else I could touch on. I know Joel says he wants to come on stream at some point. So I need to get him on. but Joel's streaming on Twitch now. And don't worry, I won't be streaming on Twitch. Don't get me wrong, there are plenty of Twitch streamers that I like watching, but I personally do not think that's a good platform to try and grow on right now. Okay, so we got those. I gotta put the little covers on. And I think these just snap in. Yeah, they just snap in. Oh, that looks so cool. Would I be a guest on someone else's channel? Yeah, I got no problem doing that. I've done that before. I can't remember who it was, but I think they were British. They were building a V2 from I think it was a Blue Rolls kit. And they had me on the stream for a little bit, like their first stream. I can't remember who they were, unfortunately. Yeah, I got no problem being on other people's. That's my thing. I want to, right now, my only regular, like, guaranteed streams are Tuesdays and Saturdays, okay? Those are the normal scheduled streams. But Friday is my floater day. So my current plan is Fridays are kind of anything goes type streams. Where if I have a one-off, so I get a commercial printer, like the KPS3, or I think Tronxy's sending me one too. They're like the same thing. Those will be a Friday stream, or I just really want to get this done and I need an extra day. That will be a Friday stream. Like Friday's kind of like an anything goes day stream. So I want to try and get guests on to do like I had the interview with Steve there, and the interview with RCF. So I want to make Friday like a random day, whatever happens. Next members only stream. Check my calendar. Not next week, the week after. The second last full week of the month, I do a members only stream. So if you don't want to miss that, consider becoming a member of the channel or join the Patreon. Because every month I do a members only stream. It's usually like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And it's mostly like a QA and like shooting the shit. Like I will never do anything that gatekeeps content. So if I do a members only stream, it won't be anything that would be considered my normal content. I won't build a printer on a members only stream. But I'll like, what did we do on the last members only? I think I put the bed together for, I did something. I can't remember what it was, but it was just like something I've done before on stream. Because let's be honest, I don't do much like stuff that, you know, if you're a member of this channel, you do it because you like my content and you want to support me. I don't, there's really not much you get other than, you know, the members only stream. Although I think I'm going to set up a Discord. That I actually, well, I have a Discord set up. I just don't have anyone invited to it. Where did my little Allen key go? Jeez. Liquor comes out and I start losing Allen keys. Seriously, where'd it go? That's garbage. Garbage. Do an interview with DFH. Does he have time for that? Did I drop it? No. Can you do a community post? YouTube's own stream announcements are kind of wonky. Usually, so if you want to get the most up-to-date info on what's going on with me, I'm starting to use the YouTube community post more often. But follow me on Twitter at 3DPNero. That's where I like post my daily ramblings and whatnot. Or my musings about how there's a perfect amount of alcohol you need to consume to play Elden Ring optimally. Because if you drink just the right amount, it's like you get in the zone. I can't find my allergies. Did I drop it? And if you drink too much, you die to dogs. Yeah, Steve streams on Sundays. I can't believe I lost that Allen key. I'm pretty sure I dropped it. In the pockets? Nope. Well, this sucks. Stream Elden Ring? I don't think that's would do too good on this channel. Seriously, how did I lose that Allen key? Is it inside the printer? No. A VTuber. Yeah, I need to get the little avatar and everything. I'm gonna be a VTuber. Next to the screw pot? Nope, the screw pot's over there. That's a different size one. I'll just use a random one. Here. Nope, that doesn't fit. I've got like a whole pile of screws that like came with printers that are like super garbo. There we go. Check under mat. Behind the printer. Nope. I found one. It's okay. Far side of printer. Yep. Found it. Oh, I'm a genius. Waking up to a Nero stream. Waking up? Australian $7.99. Oh, that explains it. Crikey. I rewound to find it. That's why I stream to an audience. You guys are tech support when I don't know what I'm doing, and you help me find stuff when I lose it. Magnetic wristbands and a kiddie pool. I'm telling you. The magnetic wristband I understand. The kiddie pool? I don't have room for a kiddie pool in here, man. Ooh, you put the power supply in it, the printer gets heavy. Matt Shammy, $5. Thank you, appreciate it. As the booking agent, I would be happy to get him scheduled in on the calendar. We'll see. We will see. My schedule is kind of. I've got plans for a little bit. Those kind of content is like my rainy day fun. It's like Doc. I'm gonna have Doc on a stream one day. But it'll be like when it's like an hour before a stream, it's like, oh shit, I got nothing to do. I forgot I'm streaming today. Doc, you got a minute? $10 petabyte Plex over. Jeez. Okay, I have Plex. I need to get more stuff. I don't have a lot of videos. And like the last time I torrented anything was like Pirate Bay. And I don't know if Pirate Bay is still around. So I need to get caught up on how to actually get media on my server. It's like, I don't have much downloaded. I suggest buying a large Graviflex mat and upholster all workspace with it. Yeah, that I could do that instead of, you know, buying a nice mahogany workbench top here. Just cover everything with magnets so I don't lose anything ever. Stock that flexible? Probably not. Let's be honest, probably not. Pirate Bay, wow, too fun. Hey man. Like the last time I downloaded music was on Kazaa, so it's been a while. It's 12:30 p.m. here in my part of Australia. Okay, so it's like middle of the day. Are the titanium backers worth it? Okay, I have a set on the way. Whopping Orchard, they are sending me some, I believe. And I'm going to put them on, I think it's going on Trident. The Trident's getting them. So here's the thing. Build your printer stock. If you don't have any issues, you don't need the backers. If you do have issues, then you need the backers. Or you may need the backers. I don't really need them on any of my machines. I don't have first layer issues really on any of my machines. I haven't put a lot of hours on the Trident just because I haven't needed it much. But on my smaller machines, and most of my machines are smaller, I don't really need them. So it's kind of your money may vary. Sometimes you see an improvement, sometimes you don't. It really depends on the machine. Kazaa, what a throwback. Yeah. What would be the advantages of a Micron over 120mm V2? It is smaller. You can build like you can build a V2 out of one. Let me pull it up here. So printers, V2 configurator, next direct feed, new build, line joints. I guess whatever. Custom size. So if you want to build a 120 V2, which you can, the printer would be 280 by 280 by 320. Now this printer is, so 280 by 280 by 320. This printer is 250 by 250 by 370. I don't know how they're getting that 320 height. I don't know how it could be that tall. Electronics, here's the thing. This is designed with NEMA 14s in mind. That's NEMA 17s. 1515 extrusion, 2020 extrusions. Otherwise, they're pretty much the same. This is a small V2. You will be able to push the small V2 harder because it has bigger motors and bigger rails on paper. You'll get a little bit more support out of it too, because there's been more work on that design than this one. This is a newer design. It's you know, smaller community, whatnot. Nothing against it. It is what it is. I think this is cheaper. I don't know how much the DFH kit actually goes for. I haven't actually checked. So, bear share. Oh God. Has YouTube managed to get rid of the stream interrupting bots? No, the bots usually show up once we hit about 300 plus viewers, and I don't think we hit that tonight. The height of the frame, not skirt. Oh yeah, so this doesn't include the skirt. So the skirt is an extra, where's the V2? Actually, no, let me check a V2.4. The skirt is an extra 85 millimeters roughly. So yeah, so this is smaller. Oh, this thing's gonna look so cool. Okay, I think that's about where we're gonna get to on the build today. Because I don't want to start wiring it up until we are like ready to roll. Like I want the wiring screen to be its own stream. Where is Thon? I don't know. Not. Oh yeah. If you build, I've seen it done. Somebody has built a 120 V2. Although personally, I would go like honestly, 180. Micron fits 50 millimeter NEMA 17s for Z. Oh, okay. So yeah, you could do NEMA 17s for the Z. Although you don't really need NEMA 17s for the Z. Like this does fit in a 250 V2, I believe. I know it fits in the other V2 because that's where I've been storing it. But I'm pretty sure this does fit in a 250 V2. Actually, no. It doesn't fit in a 250. It fits in a 300. It does fit in my 300. It just doesn't fit in a 250. This will fit in here with the top hat off. So the V0 is still more space efficient. But also doesn't have, you know, quad gantry leveling and a flying gantry. Keep an eye. Oh yeah, so that's the thing with the V2. If you want to make it a custom size, keep it in divisibles by 25 millimeters, so your skirts are actually even instead of some funky. Tallboy goes nominal. Yeah, Tallboy's special because it's like 330 by 330 by 380 on Tallboy, and I don't have skirts that fit. I don't even have side skirts on it. I just have the fan. Oh, it's on. This printer's been on for like 4 months. I don't think I've printed anything on it this year. Heads up on the Sequire SQ126. Only bits I can find with the Phillips flathead bits. The ES126 uses the same bits as the WoW stick because I'm using the bits that came with my WoW stick in my ES126. They use the same bits. Like, yeah, both these use the same bits. So if, I literally use the bits that came with my WoW stick in my ES126 because the WoW stick came with better bits. Keep in multiples of 50, easier to source rails. Yeah, true. Are they 4mm bits? I think so. Yep, 4mm bits. They don't take. I don't know what size the iFixit bits are. I don't have an iFixit kit. Okay. So yeah, what do I gotta do? How much time do we got left? We got like 20 minutes left. Anything you guys want me to go over? Otherwise, I'm gonna get a resin print going here in a minute. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can really put on this, and not really. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have a screen to put on this, so I don't think I'm going to be putting a screen on this. iFixit or 4mm. There you go. Selling all running resin printers this weekend. I don't use them ever. I use them in spurts. Like right now, I went and bought some. Let me find the model here. Like I use the resin printers in spurts. I'll not use them for like months, and then I'll go through all my resin in like a week. So like I use it to print the model of me. But where is server models? Yeah. But yeah, like right now I got a bunch of Elden Ring models I want to print. So I got this Ronnie the Witch model. I'm gonna print. I got some. Where did I put it? Yeah. Some clear blue Airy One resin. Gonna give that a try. It was on sale on Amazon. So. Trim pieces. What trim pieces? Trim pieces for what? Which one is the best for Enraged Rabbit Carrot Feeder? Personally, I would say either the Trident or the switch wire, because those have the shortest Bowden paths. On the V2, the Bowden has to go X, Y, and Z, so you're gonna have longer Bowden. You want the shorter Bowden path simply for a little bit more reliable, but also it's quicker. The witch will trap resin between the build. I know, that's why you put some holes in it. This ain't my first rodeo. I just loaded the models up. I didn't actually slice them. Yeah, I gotta put some holes. Actually, no, it won't. It won't trap resin right there. There's a hole. And then I'll just put a hole up top to drain, because the hat's gonna go over it anyways. This ain't my first rodeo. I think the orientation of components in the basement of a 2.4 make a difference as far as airflow goes. Not really. As long as you have air just kind of blowing across it, you're good. This one just has like a random, I think I just have like a single 40-20 blowing across my, yeah, this one just has like a single knock to a 40-20 just kind of blowing across the whole thing, and it works. Let's change the music up for the last little bit here. I gotta go edit after this. I got the first edit done. I just gotta go through and like fix a bunch of like add the B-roll essentially and do a few trims and then render it out. What do we got for electronics? I got all the JSTs, those fittings, and the wire. It's all black. And then some main stuff and heater wire. I'm gonna have to label all this stuff. That's gonna be fun. The trim pieces go under the skirts, make motor go under the skirts. Trim pieces go under the skirts, make a line with the motor foot plates. Oh, the trim pieces, I see. I don't think I printed those. I did not print those. I gotta print those. Okay, I gotta print the trim pieces. I did not print those. What do you have? A switch wire in that box? Oh, this? It's a rep box. That's what feeds my switch wire. If you need a new soldering station now, would you get the same model as what you currently have? I don't have a station. I just have a TS100, and it works good enough. Actually, now that you mention that, let's do some soldering. That's what I got to do. Yeah, I just use a TS100, and then I have this like cheapo Amazon like power supply, 24-volt power supply for it. Then I just made a cable for it, and we are good. Unfortunately, I had a printed holder for it, and I broke it. Okay, I need go there, go there, go there, go there. What color do you guys want? Blue, yellow, green, or red? You know what? We'll go with blue because this is blue. Go with blue. Where is my little holder? Oh, did I lose it? I think I lost it. Shit. Did I lose my PCB holder? Where'd my little PCB holder go? Ah, poop. Can't believe I lost that. Oh well. Hey, Ramps. You're gonna be useful. Or Arduino Mega. Yeah, TS100's like perfect, good enough soldering iron. There we go. Okay. So, tip for like soldering stuff. If you need to solder a header on a board, I normally use like a blank breadboard for this, but this will work in a pinch. You can use something like, you know, this handy dandy Arduino Mega here to hold everything so that all your pins are nice and lined up. Like so. And then you can just go ahead and solder them down the line. And then you don't have to worry about it not being squared, pins coming off crooked or whatever. Hacko. Yeah, like if I were to do this again, maybe I would get like something like a Hacko. But again, I don't solder that much. And usually when I do, it's like through hole. So I'm not like... So. And I do have different tips for this. I have like a tip I use when I'm doing like SMD stuff. Which I have done some SMD stuff with this. Not a crazy amount, but I have. And yes, I know I technically only have to like solder on like 4 of these, but you know what? Might as well do them all. That's as much as we get for Zoom. That's as much as we get. Any good lead-free solder? No, I use leaded solder. 3763, I think is what I use. That's what I use. MG Chemicals, SN63PB37 solder. I tried using unleaded solder and it just did not work. It ain't as good. Let's be honest. Anytime they make something that's, you know, let's be honest, anytime they make anything that is more environmentally friendly or safer for you, it's never as good as what it was replacing. I'm not arguing against doing that. You know, a lot of the time there's a very valid reason, but, you know, lead-free solder sucks to work with. At least any amount I've tried over the years. Yeah, this is rosin core too. Another tip is to solder one pin and set the header. It'll stick where it needs. Yeah. There's tons of soldering videos and tips out there. Go binge a bunch of like Louis Rossmann videos if you want to do SMD stuff. He shows off quite a few tips and whatnot. I remember the very first time I soldered anything, like really actually like proper soldering, was there we go. Was way back on my very first Voron when I had to solder the headers on my TMC 2208s, and they were like the water caught ones. And I was so nervous the very first time I did it because I had never soldered anything, and I thought I was gonna break it, and I was all paranoid about like shorting pins and whatnot. And now it's like, yeah, whatever. There you go. You're still going? Of course I'm going. The streams are 3 hours. The average show is a 3-hour show. That's what we do. There we go. Focus. There you go. Got my header on. I went with blue to match the color scheme. There's that. Am I going to clean the flux off? Heck no. A few of those could be a little bit better, but whatever. The ones that could be better aren't the pins I'm using, so I don't care. But yeah, in terms of like soldering, let me find the taco. Taco. No, that's a duet. There's the taco. So when we got the prototype Taco Raven, for those that don't know, a couple of years ago, the Boron team, we actually designed a controller board. This is the Taco Raven. Okay, so when we got these boards, these were prototype. I think we only made like 20 of them, if I remember correctly. All the SMDs came with it, but we had to actually solder on all the headers ourselves. So all the through, everything that was pinned through, we had to solder, and then we had this little riser board because there was a screw up in the design. There were a few actually, but one of the things that we had to do was, if you look. Focus. See those little itty bitty green resistors there? Let me find something to point at it. Okay. So these itty bitty. Which way am I going? These guys. Okay. See these little surface mount resistors? Focus. The little green ones right there. There's 2 for each driver, so there's 20 on this board. We had to replace them all because the original spec resistors, you couldn't run the motors above like an amp or something like that. Or if you wanted to run your motors at an amp, you had to replace those. So we had to replace. I replaced them all myself, and that was the first time I ever did any SMD stuff. And I don't know. I like to think I did a pretty okay job. The board worked. The board ran Tallboy for up until I got the octopus in it, so 0402. I think they're 0402s. Oh, 805. Okay. Yeah, it's the green ones. It's this like little green one right there. The little green ones. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good board. It just, 2130s. Shows you how long ago it was designed. And I still have my duet that I got to do something with. Does that board work? You can work. Yeah, it works. As I said, I had that board I had that board in Tallboy up until I installed the octopus in it. Like, the board works just fine. Like, it only runs Clipper, obviously, but yeah, the controller on it is a SAM, I want to say, an Atmel SAM D51. Which, is that the same one as in the... No, it's a different one than the Duet. But yeah, SAM D51 or something like that. So, obviously, I'm going to have to run a... I'm going to have to make a little jumper for this now. Because we are going to be running... over UART. Pin. Clipper supports I think Clipper supports 3-pin fans, if I'm not mistaken. Because you can get RPM readout on Clipper. There you go. So now I can run that into there and call it a day. Fancy pantsy. So there's that if you want to take a look at it. And then for those wondering, wait, how do I run the motor wires, or how do I get the controller wires up in there? The whole thing pivots up. And then, oh, hey, look, I can get out all the wires and everything. Well, it'd help if this was screwed in. I'll put a little dollop of Loctite on this screw, I think, at some point. Actually, I'm going to do that right now. Because it keeps working itself out. Clipper also supports hardware PWM, and STM can read from TACO. Yep. Clipper can do a lot of stuff. Like, you can run Python code in Clipper. Like, within your configuration file, you could have straight up, like, code. Like, else if statements and whatnot. Like, that's how, like, the Enraged Rabbit carrot feeder works, and, like, the Docky probe and whatnot. It's all, like, it's code. Go. That's there. We got plenty of clearance. There's like 3/4 of an inch of clearance, so we're good there. That ain't gonna move. That's actually locked in there pretty dang solid once that that hinges in. Groovy. Let me take a picture of this. Joel's leveling taco. Oh god, the Ender 7. That Ender 7, oh my god. That is the absolute definition of fumbling at the finish line. Because that machine, mechanically, the frame and everything is solid. It's just their insistence on using V wheels for the gantry, or for the Z, and also having the bed be cantilever on V wheels. And also, hey, to get to 250 millimeters a second, we need NEMA 23s with loud ass external drivers. I don't know. Creality is like 1 step forward, 2 step back type company. So, talk about the Anker printer. I can talk about it. You know what? We'll finish off. What's that printer called? Anker printer. Okay, so the AnkerMake. We'll talk about it. I got no problem talking about it. Okay, so let's take a look at it. Stretch goal 3 million unlocked additional PI magnetic plate. It's a soft one, so it's a flexy. Help us unlock 5 million. You don't want to miss it. Anker, you have millions of dollars. You're a multinational company that sells a crap ton. You don't need money. This is just, hey, we're going to sell you something, so instead of making money later, we'll just make money now. So 5 times faster printing than what? And by the way, this isn't shit talking Jesse at all. So 1, where's 1? I gotta find their disclosure. Where is their disclosure? All the way at the bottom. There you go. Notes: the standard operating speed of the AnkerMake is 250 millimeters a second, compared to other regular 3D printers working at 50 millimeters a second as a standard operating speed. AnkerMake works 5 times faster. My forward focus is 5 times faster than a Ferrari. If a Ferrari is traveling at 20 kilometers an hour and my forward focus is traveling at 100, my forward focus is 5 times faster than a Ferrari. That is basically what that statement there is. Hey, yes, it's 5 times faster than printers running at 50. This Voron is 300 times faster than a standard 3D printer if this is running at 300 millimeters a second and a standard printer is running at 1 millimeter a second. 300 times faster. Sign up for the Kickstarter. So, there's that. What else can we dive into here? But I'm just shitting on their marketing. I don't know how this machine is yet. So prints faster with 0.1 millimeter precision. 16 microstep is 0.00125 on your Z. Like, printers have working at those resolutions already. Like that. I love when they advertise resolution because it means absolutely nothing. Because all stepper motors can get this resolution or better. So most three. Do you guys remember when we took my bone stock Ender 3 V2? I threw Clipper on it and ran it at 300 millimeters a second and 5K Excel on an absolute bone stock Ender 3. I just installed Clipper on it. All 3D printers use the same stuff. We're all using belt drive and NEMA 17 motors. And TMC drivers. We can all hit these speeds. It's just how good is it? Built-in camera, that's cool. So it's going to be tied to an app, probably a cloud app that you're going to be stuck with. But it does read regular G-code, so that's good. Print volume is fine. Aluminum alloy, sure. Auto-created time-lapse, that's cool. Like, don't get me wrong, like, this stuff is cool. Having the built-in camera, built-in time-lapses, that is cool. So there's printing at 250. I'm like, okay. And there's a regular printer at 50. Oh, okay. So, okay, that's a big benchy. I was gonna say, who's doing a benchy in 2 hours? You can. Here's the thing with print time. You can fiddle with slicer settings to get any print time you want. I can print a benchy with one wall, no infill. Like, until you have like it. Yeah, it's comparing apples to apples. But unless you absolutely know like what speeds, feeds, and excels, this is like, again, cherry-picked data, driven by power boost. Okay, so what is our drive here? Is it linear rails? Okay, so the Y motion looks fine. I got no problem with this Y setup here. Optimized power with its Y transmission. Powerful stepper mode, double belt drive shaft, and stabilized motion algorithm. I don't know what firmware it's running. Is it Rails? I can't tell if it's Rails. So print quality. Okay, print quality is joke. When you're trying to sell a printer on print quality, as long as the printer has good part cooling and you take the time to tune a slicer profile and the machine is mechanically sound, and by that I mean you don't have like, your Z isn't wobbling or whatever, you can get good prints out of a machine. It's all about time. Direct drive extruder. Oh, okay, it's a direct drive extruder. Okay. That Hotend does not look like a high flow Hotend. What is this Hotend? Is that a high flow Hotend? So it looks like a Creality style Hotend. Bigger block. 60 watt heating rod. With 1.5x the efficiency. 1.5x what? What are you comparing? What is this efficiency? What is this 1.5 times efficiency? That looks like a standard like Creality Hotend. I don't get that. I don't think it says PTFE. 1.3 times the error output volume of other printers at max speed. What other printers? 1.3 times the error output, like of what? Are you comparing against one nozzle? Like, I don't know. Integrated die cast aluminum. So we got dual lead screws, but I don't see the motion. Is this on rails? I'm assuming it's on rails. M5 comes with. So it's an M5. Okay, it's running Marlin. But it looks like it's got like its own like, I don't know if it's like an Octoprint type thing. Or it's like their own thing. Camera's cool. Don't get me wrong. Camera's cool. Analyzes 3D data before. Error detected. Oh, okay. So it's got built-in spaghetti detective, basically. That's cool. Don't get me wrong. Like that's cool. If all this stuff works, I got no problem with this stuff. Share your time lapses. Okay, yeah. remote printing. Like, don't get me wrong. If the app stuff works, I got nothing against that. I'm just looking mechanically at the printer. Mechanically, it's a 3D printer. Let's be honest, we're all building stuff using the same hardware. There's no wires. It's freaking V wheels. Seriously, a 700 printer and we're using V wheels on our X-axis, guys. Bed leveling. Okay, bed leveling's good. Should have bed leveling in a printer at this cost. An LED, whoop-de-doo. A touchscreen. Touchscreen on the gantry. I don't like touchscreen on the gantry. That I don't like, but it is what it is. Like, why do you need the touchscreen on the gantry to move with the printer? So if you touch it, you accidentally can disturb the print somehow? I don't know. Power resume. Everyone has that nowadays. Okay, can I open that in bigger and zoom in? No. I'm trying to see the motion. Is it V-wheel? Is it all V-wheel? By the way, this guy's CG. That ain't a real human, I don't think. Look at his hair. That ain't a real human. Focus on what matters. Take a break. Yeah, I'm gonna watch sports while my printer runs on my kitchen. Gantry, printer base, filament box, power cord. Okay, whatever. 0.4 nozzle. ABS, print speeds. Okay, 2500 Excel. Okay, so they're doing 2500 Excel. By the way, I ran their dragon. They did the crystal dragon right here. I got it right here. So I printed this guy at 250 millimeters a second, 5K Excel. I think I had more walls and infill than they do. And this came out to 11 hours. Theirs came out to 10 hours. Same 0.28 layer height. But the thing is, I'm running a Revo and I have it capped at 18 millimeters cubed a second, which meant that at 18 millimeters cubed a second, I wasn't going faster than 201 millimeters a second. So either I don't think this has a high flow hot end, but a Revo, which outputs more than a V6, the most standard flow hot ends, was capping out at 201 millimeters a second at 5K XL. So either they're not hitting 250 or they're outrunning their hot end, or it has a high flow. I don't know if it has a high flow. It has a 60 watt heater in it, but you still need a long melt zone for it to actually be efficient. Oh, they're not running Z-Hop. I was running Z-Hop. It's an ultra direct extruder. I love marketing terms. Heating plate could go up to 100C. Extruder 260. It better be all metal. If they're trying to sell it at 260 and it's not all metal, I'm not gonna be happy. 50 decibels. Is that loud? $250 might be for the point. Here's the thing. If you want to print fast, print thicker. Put a fatter nozzle, bigger layer heights, wider layers. Don't print at like 0.1 layer height just so you can print fast for internet points. If you want to actually produce stuff faster, go to a bigger nozzle. It's got night vision. The only thing if their app works, it's okay, but you're tied into a Anker app, which, you know, for those that are against anything Chinese on their phone, that Anker's a Chinese company. So there's all that if you're worried about that stuff. Personally, I hate being tied into apps. I hate being tied into ecosystems, personally. Especially software ecosystems that could just turn off at any moment. 350 watt power supply. It's 31 pounds. That seems really heavy, but... And of course, they're all sold out. Well, all the common ones are sold out. $75 gets you 3 spools of filament. Ooh. Extra bonus for backers. Shipping begins August 22. Oh, that's not bad. Consumer research, concept design, prototype, revised prototype. I love how we Switchwire was designed in 30 days. Okay, tests were conducted in AnkerMake using pre-production model of the AnkerMake printer. Approximate 4 parameters. AnkerMake layer height 0.2, infill overlap 5, wall line 3. Oh, 3 walls. Okay. Ready spit 250 benchmark. I do like how they're disclosing where they got the models and like whatnot. That is nice. Okay, what has it got? The volume of the heating block in the AnkerMake is approximately 6,000 millimeters compared to a printer with a heating block of 4,000. So it's saying, okay, so the heater block is, you know, 1.5 times larger than a standard. But again, what model is that? Like, you're just saying numbers here. Like, oh, ours is 6,000 versus one that's 4,000. I'm like, okay, but what is 4,000? Is 4,000 the Creality one? Like, I don't know. The extruder of the AnkerMake M5 has 2 fans inside. The output of air volume is 100% larger than a single fan. No shit. Hey guys, we have 2 fans. That's better than 1 fan. Take my money. 2 is better than 1. Wow. The 3D printer needs to be connected with the AnkerMake app. The app only works when all linked devices are connected to the internet. What? Okay, I can't search it, so it's in an image. So if your internet's down, your printer don't print? If your printer is down, your printer don't print. If your internet is down or you don't have your phone connected to the printer, your printer don't print? What? What? Where is this? Where is number 9? If the printer needs to be connected to the app for it to work, no. Like, if you can't just plug it in, stick a thumb drive in it, and hit print, I am no. No. Look for that number 9, because I can't search any of it because it's all pictures. Like, you can't, it's all pictures. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look for that. Yeah, I don't like that. If you have to be using the app for the printer to even work, yeah, no. No. Isn't that kind of the same? Well, no, you don't need internet. Yes, because we're running Clipper. You can put Marlin on a Voron and just plug in a thumb drive and go. Or you can do it with Duet. I think you actually can use thumb drives with Clipper now. I'm not 100% sure. But if you actually need to be connected to their Anker app to even print, I don't like that. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I just seen that one thing. I can't find what it's referencing though because I can't search this thing. I'm not going to dig through it. Yeah, Spaghetti Detective needs AI. I think the paid version does, the better version. Yeah, they're doing Kickstarter. Yeah, that's what all companies do. They use Kickstarter because they can get money now instead of money later. And they can, see how many they need to make and if they need to change anything or whatever. Like it's basically free money for them and free. It's why, like it makes more sense for them. It's like why companies now, why do we need to pay a company to do market research when we could just put a thing on the receipt on Walmart that, hey, if you fill out the survey, you have a chance of winning $100. Wow. So now $100 a week, we get people filling out surveys. For $100 a week, because we gotta give one person $100. Like, it's all information. You just need information. That's all this is. It's just information and money. Okay, whenever the moment you're access prints wherever you are. Start prints via the Maker app. So that is cool. You can start prints from anywhere. Like, because you're gonna be stuck with cloud service though. So you're gonna have to use their slicer probably. Google. Be like, okay, Google, print me a ding ding, and then it just prints a ding ding. I don't know. I got a feeling like the printer is probably mechanically fine. It's the app stuff that's kind of, I'm a little hesitant on. Or do you do pre-order with down payment like Prusa in the XL, but it gets refunded when you cancel? Yeah, I have no problem pre-ordering stuff like that, like a down payment. Pre-ordering for the full price, I don't like. Kickstarter, here's my thing. Kickstarter, I think, is fine for like smaller things. If you just, you know, hey, I got an idea and I need money to fund it, I'm fine with Kickstarter with that, right? You have to look at Kickstarter like, you have to assume if you give somebody the money on Kickstarter, potentially the money's gone. You just have to assume that's a chance, right? It's investing in something, right? If you invest in a company on the stock market and the company goes up or goes down and fails, you can't go, okay, give me my money back. So if you give money to a Kickstarter, I'm of the opinion you're taking on the risk that you might not get any return for that investment. You are investing in something. The problem is companies go, oh, hey, we can just get money for our product now. I will sell you this WoW stick. Okay, it goes for sale in 6 months, but you can buy it now. And I could get your money now, and I'll give it to you in 6 months instead of you getting it in 6 months. So we get money for our initial shipment before we even ship it, and then we know what the market demand is for our second shipment. Like I know it's not for us. Here's the thing: if companies like Ultimaker and Prusa, companies that have been in this industry for years, still cannot make printers that work 100% reliably, I don't think Anker is going to do it. Now, if they can make the printer very smart so that it's very idiot friendly or newbie friendly, I'll use better terms, you know, where, you know, little Timmy, who he wants that newest Pokemon toy that he saw on Reddit, the Pokemon print of the buff Pikachu, and he just, you know, his mom buys it and the mom can load it with filament and hit print without knowing anything about 3D printers and it just works, that would be amazing. But if other companies can't get to that point yet, and this machine is a V-wheel bed flinger with an app, I don't know how they could do it too. I don't know. I don't know. You know, wish them the luck. Hopefully it works out. I'm all for more printers. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for more printers. I just see this machine, looking at it, it's a V-wheel bed flinger with an app. So I don't know. It's a V-wheel bed flinger with an app. Because an Ender can do 300 millimeters a second, 5K XL. The hardware can do it. The hardware is not the problem, it's software. And their own slicer. I'm pretty sure they're using a skin version of like S3D. So, anyways, I think we're gonna call the stream there. I gotta go edit now. I need more whiskey. Okay. Yeah, that was a fun stream. Powered by Magic. Seen a Kickstarter campaign by a big company that didn't deliver their product on time. We realized had them in store before they finished shipping. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, you've already got the money from the Kickstarter backers. You've already got their money. Normally it's, here's my money, give me product. With Kickstarter is, here's my money, I'll wait for the product. Oh, you put some out, but you're gonna sell them so you can get more money before I get them? Well, I guess I will wait. Hope you enjoy the interest-free loan on my money. Like, I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna call it there, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. We got pretty much the mechanics on this thing done. We have to do wiring, which will be next week. We'll get the wiring all done up on this. Probably, knowing my luck, it'll be 2 streams of wiring. Probably 1 stream up top and 1 stream below. Or we'll see how the wiring goes. I gotta get the bed installed still too. But I'll post pictures of it as is on the Twitters. So follow me at 3DP Nero on Twitter. If you are not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and click that button now. Ring the bell so you make sure you don't miss out on the streams. Apparently that's a thing. People aren't getting notified that I'm going live, so ring the bell. Maybe that works. I don't know how YouTube works nowadays. Nobody knows. For those that became members of the channel or donated during the stream, you guys are awesome. You help support the content I create and the things I do. I would not be able to do it without you. And if you want to help support the channel, there are links in the description to do that. Yeah. And for those that just hung out on the stream, you're awesome too. Everyone's awesome. So, I will see you on Tuesday. Video tomorrow on the Rat Rig, the V-Minion. Stream on Tuesday, I don't know, I'll figure something out, and then next Saturday we'll continue on the Micron. So be safe out there, wash your hands, and cheers.